We're 72 hours into this election campaign. We're 72 hours into the opportunity of our lifetime to challenge the inequality and injustice that exists in Britain today. We've had 7 years of a Tory government that has slashed local government spending, that has slashed our health service spending, created a social care crisis across the whole country, and diminished the chances and opportunities of so many of our children for the future. And so this election is about what happens to this country. It is about what happens to the people of this country going forward. Are we going to accept the idea that the biggest corporations and the richest people bear the least burden and make the most profit and become the richest? Or are we as a country and we as a party going to put a message out there that it doesn't have to be like this? It can be better, it can be fairer, and it can be a more just society. There are 1 million people in Britain working on 0 hours contracts, which means they wait for the text message every morning to find out if they're needed for work or not. Or they show up and are told they're not needed that day and they go home. Not paid for their time, not paid for their travelling, and obviously not being paid for the work they've not been given to do. They don't know what their income's going to be from one week to the other. If they can access benefits, that gets complicated when you work some weeks and not other weeks, and they get into a mess with rent and everything else. Why do we allow this form of employment in this country? A Labour government would end 0 hours contracts.